Hey guys, welcome to day one. I wanted to do a short video today to just introduce myself a little bit and share with you what makes a good coach. And so, first off, my name is Suzanne Beck, if you don't know me, and I have been a coach for 4 years. So, prior to coaching, right at this time, the reason why I began, and there are several reasons, but at that time, my family was really struggling financially. My husband is self employed, and I worked with him at the time. And he had a long, a very, very successful family business that he grew up in. And this was 4 years ago when the economy took a dive, and we suffered from just not getting paid um, from our customers and different things. It kind of snowballed into a lot of different things. And we did not have an income coming in for a long time. And so I really felt like I needed to help him. He was working around the clock, he was working so many hours, and there was a lot of stress. And so I started looking into coaching. I had a lot of fears, a lot of doubts, mostly because of myself, which I'm sure that you guys are all sharing in that too, and you may feel that way as well. So I just wanted to share this with you. I am, I was uh, fearful of if I could do it. I had a lot of things running through my head. I was shy. I had a fear of putting myself out there on the computer. I didn't have any computer skills, very little. I was brand new to social media. I'm from a super small town, and I just had a lot of fears. How am I going to be successful at this? Even though I really, really deep down inside wanted to do it. But I had a lot of things that were holding me back, as far as just you know, that I let myself hold me back. You know what I mean? Where it wasn't, it had nothing to do with the business, but it had a lot to do with just, my insecurities. So, with that being said, I just want to share with you like the top three things that matter, with what makes a good coach. And number one for sure is you have to care about other people. You have to want to be there to help them and to care about them individually, genuinely, their goals, their lives, and be a good listener, ask a lot of questions, and just be there for people. And so, truly, that's number one. And our mission with Beachbody is, excuse me, Beachbody's mission statement is to help people live healthy and fulfilling lives. And amidst all of my insecurities that I had about me, deep down inside, this was the meaning I wanted to have in my life. I wanted to help people. I wanted to make a difference. I wanted to be there for people. And so, knowing that that was number one, and that was, the biggest thing to being successful, that relieved a lot of fear for me, because I was super worried about having to sell or having to, just I had no idea what network marketing was, and what I did. Well, what I did know about network marketing, I was like, oh, that's not me. I can't do that. I don't want to do that. And so that was a huge, fear lifted off of my shoulders when I realized that, number one, you have to really care about people. And that kind of opened the doors for me to say, you know what, I can do this. And so, and true, you have to be a good listener, you have to reach out, and you have to care about people. So, number two is you have to lead by example. You have to be a role model. You're not expected to be you're not expected to be a fitness model. You're not expected to be a fitness professional or a nutrition professional or have certifications in any of those things, because I don't. And But you do have to lead by example, and and show people that you're living a life that is that that inspires, that you are, you're working out consistently. You're being a product of the product, and that's really, really important. And that doesn't mean that you have to use every single product and know them inside and out, because I don't. There's been products that I've never even done, but I have my, I have the ones that I absolutely love, and I use those and I share my journey. I'm on this journey too, and I'm trying to better my health. And so, being that role model and leading by example, being a product of the product, these are all really important, because when you begin to help people, you're going to have, Beachbody has these tools. They have, all the products, all of our nutrition products. Shakeology is phenomenal. All of our programs. You have all of these tools in your toolbox that you're going to be able to have access to help people with, that you're going to be able to, when you listen to someone and they explain to you what they, their goals and what they're struggling with, and you can say, hey, you know what? This will help you. This is a really good fit for you. Or if they're struggling with nutrition and they, and they need something, and you can say, Shakeology is just thebomb.com, because I've been drinking it for 4 years now. Just, I'm going to use me an example. And I tell you what, the difference in my energy and my cravings, and, just how I handle stress, my skin, my hair, this is what works for me. And in the long run, I promise you, it's going to work for you. So you say, hey, try this. This is what it's done for me. And so you have all of these all of these tools in your toolbox. And then, the final equation where you have, your fitness. And let me back up, because I want to kind of broaden this a little bit. But with every single program, and the reason why we don't have to be professionals is every single program comes with a personal trainer, a food guide, a food and nutrition guide. It comes with these things that are proven to work. And your part is that you're going to be the personal touch. You're going to be the encourager. You're going to be the supporter. You're going to be the one that cares about whether or not, this person succeeds. And that is an amazing feeling when you are able to reach out, and when you see somebody, I'll run challenge groups, and maybe some of you have been in my challenge groups, but when someone new comes in and you are just so excited for them, because when you have somebody come to you and they say, oh, I'm just miserable, or I have never worked out a day in my life, and they get started, and everyone comes into it, they're always a little hesitant, because, they're worried about the same things. They want a solution. They want, there's so much out there that is junk, and, and they want a solution. They want this to work. And you're there for them, and you watch them, get started, and you watch them reach their goals. And it's so rewarding and so satisfying and so much fun. And so so let's say you do a challenge group, and, in the beginning, as a brand new coach, you're going to reach out to your family, and your friends, and you're going to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to do this. Let's do this together. And they don't have to do the same program that you're doing. They can do, whatever they enjoy, or whatever, fits their goals. But what's really cool is you guys all get in this group together, and say you're doing 21 Day Fix, and you have somebody else who's doing T25, and you guys are rocking it out. And, this person doing T25 gets these phenomenal results, and you're able to go out and share with people and just say, hey, you know what, so-and-so, you should see her results. You should see, the transformation from, holy cow, day 1 to day 60. It's mind-blowing. And so that's why you don't have to do all of the programs. You don't have to purchase everything and have this line, and you're not required to do them. So that's just really, really fun. And you know what? Um, health and fitness, health and nutrition, it affects every single person alive. And you know what? Maybe they're not ready yet, but there's going to come a day when they are, and they're going to go to you and they're going to go, you know what? I have been, if you keep building that relationship and you're there for them, whether, even just offering tips, even just, giving them tips on how to, eat better, or just what works for you, or sharing some recipes, or even the smallest thing like that. And they're going to come to you and they're going to go, you know what, I'm ready. And I trust you, and I've been watching you as you've been going through your journey, and I'm ready. And so that's super cool. That's super cool. Anyways, number 3. So the last thing, and I promise I'll try to make this as short as possible. But the last thing is, you have to be real, and you have to be relatable, and you have to be you. So you don't have to come into coaching and worry about what you're going to say, or what you're going to do, and who you're supposed to be now that you're a coach. Because it's about you sharing your journey and just being you. Being you. You don't have to be a fitness model. You don't have to be at your goal weight. You don't have to have, a perfect body. You don't have to be 20 years old. You know what? You just need to be you. And when you share your struggles, just because so many people come into this and they go, well, I'm not at my goal weight. I don't feel like I am a good example because I'm still struggling with my own, I'm still struggling with my nutrition, or I'm still struggling with my workouts, and I'm not where I want to be. But that's totally okay. That's all the more reason to get started, because we're just ordinary people that are sharing what we're doing and sharing our journey and helping others along the way too. So it's as simple as that. So you want to be you, and you want to share, and you definitely want to be you in the best version possible. I mean, you want to leave the drama out. You don't, we all are on Facebook, and you see the negativity. You see the drama and unfolding on people's posts. You see the complaining. You see all of that. And that is just, you don't want to do that. You want to share your journey and your struggles and how you're overcoming them in a positive way and leading by example. And that's what it's about. And truthfully, like I said, you see all of that drama unfolding around you. But when you are a coach, a huge blessing for me and for all coaches is that we're surrounded, and that we all, we're all these positive people that, who care about people, want to help. We're on our own journeys, but we support each other. And you're surrounded by this positivity and motivation. And, some of my best friends are coaches, and they inspire me every day. So I have this network of people that I love dearly, and we support each other and we help each other, and that's how it is on our team, and that's how it is as a whole with Beachbody. So you're going to be, kind of bear hugged by, just people on our team, your team, if you join us, and it's going to be, it's just a really, really great thing for your accountability, for you as a person. You're going to grow inside as a person and outside with your own health and fitness. I'm in the best shape, that I've ever been in, and I'm 48 years old. And so, helping people live longer, healthier lives. So it's a true passion of mine, and that's what it's all about. So I hope I've cleared up a little bit about that and I've given you a little bit of insight as to what makes a good coach. So I'm going to go ahead and say if you have any questions, just post on the page, and that's what this page is for. I want it to be interactive. I want you to feel free to to ask questions. And if you are not comfortable posting on the page, that's totally okay. Just reach out to the coach, to the person who invited you to this, and ask them. And but definitely let's be interactive with each other, and let's definitely take advantage of this time together to ask and get those questions answered for you. Okay, have a great day, guys. I'll talk to you soon.